Nvidia, it keeps on going, guys. Look at this stock go. We're up another over 4% right now, trading at $235 a share, and it's literally vertical lining right now. This thing is completely breaking out after 6 to 8 months of consolidation, which we talked about, not to toot my own horn, but listen, we were talking about this for a while, and it's finally starting to play out, right? The cup and handle's playing out. The stock's ripping, and the $1,000,000 question is now, is it too overbought heading into earnings? Should we lock profits? Should we, sell calls? So we're actually going to cover that in this video. Break down what I'm doing. We'll actually talk about some news. UBS, I think, up their price target. We'll talk about Goldman Sachs very quickly in regards to Nvidia, and we'll take a look at the options chain. The premiums right now, guys, are insane. So let's just dive into it. And again, this has been a long time coming, and now all the money that's been kind of waiting, that's been pushing into, these Microns, the SanDisks, the AMDs, that money's now starting to trickle into Nvidia again, because the reality is, man, Nvidia, if you're looking at PE, forward PE, if you're looking at the growth rates, it's actually a pretty good deal still. Well, maybe not as great now at 235 as it was at 160, 70 where I was buying more, but it's still decent compared to, it's actually better compared to AMD, the growth rates, the valuation. So now that's finally starting to show up in the price. People are coming in now finally. It's been a long time coming. I mean, there was a point where Nvidia was trading at a 22 or 24 times forward earnings, and they're literally growing like, 60 to 80% top line, depending on the quarter, right? I mean, it's insane. It's insane. So yeah, at this point, technically we are maybe a little overbought into earnings. But again, with this momentum, I'm not surprised. It's happening. But historically, we've seen Nvidia sell off like we've covered before. This time here, back in February, the stock tanked after earnings, and it did the same thing here when it ran up aggressively. Actually, that was a little before earnings. But even then, it popped into earnings, after earnings, then it dumped the next day a good, 12, 13%. That was back in November when they reported. So I think, yeah, there's a decent chance, especially if we get the 240, man, there's a decent chance we actually pull back even before the earnings. I think that would be ideal, in my opinion. If we ran up to, let's say 240, saw a little pullback to 220, whatever, into earnings, that would be ideal. I would much rather see that. But who knows? We don't know. That's the thing. So the premiums right now, let's dive into that quickly. The premiums are tempting. I'll be honest. If you're looking to, let's say you don't want to sell shares at this price, but you want to kind of hedge a little bit or maybe create some income, you could sell covered calls, and you'll see here in a second. So we might as well dive into the options. Then we'll talk about UPS and Goldman Sachs. So look at these right here, right? Check this out. This is for May or June, rather, 12th. So 29 days out is the expiration date. So June 12th. And let's say, and by the way, Nvidia's at 235. Let's say you want to sell the 270 strike that expires June 12th, you're going to get $365 for 100 shares per 100 shares you own. And that's if you're being conservative, right? Let's see the delta on that. Yeah, it's a 20, so about an 80% chance these expire out of the money. So yeah, decent odds that your shares won't get called away. And if you're like, okay, I want to sell the 250 strike. Look at this, guys. Let me zoom in a little bit. We can see right here, 250. And what's going on here, Robinhood? Come on. What is going on here? There we go. 250. You're going to get $800 in premium, man. But the delta on that is a 37. So your odds of getting your shares called away are higher. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful there. So for me, if I were to do this, right, because I own Nvidia, right, you know that. If I were to do this, I would probably look at June 12th or before or before or earlier rather. Let's say May 29th, for example. Look at these premiums, guys. If you sold, let's say the 260 or the 255, you're going to get $450, $500 per 100 shares you own. So it's decent. That's a way you can create some income here. So let's say Nvidia does fall. At least you cashed in a bit on the premiums. Then you can maybe buy more shares on the dip, or just keep more cash in your portfolio. It gives you some more options, and you could just lock profits here, but then you're just capping your upside completely. At least if you sell covered calls, your upside is still capped, but at a higher price if you sell it above your average cost. And in this case, obviously, all of us are pretty much up on Nvidia stock, so we're going to sell covered calls at a higher price above our average cost. So for me, I'm looking at 260, maybe 270. I'm a little bit more conservative. I don't want to get my shares called away. And do I think it's going to really go to 270, 275 in the next month? I would be shocked, to be honest. That would be insane. I mean, it could. Who knows? But do I really think it's going to get there? Probably not. So I am kind of comfortable selling it on some of my, or selling calls on some of my position, but we'll see. I'm on the fence. And we can see, let's say if we go out even further, let's say, for fun, let's go to July 17th, so 64 days out. Man, look at this. If you sell the 270 strike, you're going to get $735. The delta on that's a 28. So yeah, decent delta there. Honestly, not too bad. But I prefer a 20 or under, like a 15 to 25. I don't want my premiums too low, guys. Come on. But we can see here, let's say we do the 280. 280 still 550 with a 22 delta. That's something that I would consider, right? But in 2 months, who knows? Nvidia could be towards 280, and it's a tough game. It's a game of do you think the stock's going to get there? How much do you want to sell, or how many contracts do you want to sell, right? It's for how much are you comfortable giving up of your position? There's a lot that goes through your head, but these are the premiums, man, and they're going ballistic right now. And a lot of people probably are taking advantage, myself included, pretty soon here. Think about it. 255 strike in 2 months, you're getting $1,100 in premium. If you do the 240, let's say you think Nvidia is going to tank over the next 2 months. If you really think Nvidia is going to tank from, let's say, 235 to 200, sell the 240 strike, get $1,600 in premium. Then Nvidia drops. You have that cash, boom, you could buy more or just keep the cash, whatever. It gives you options, like I said. So UBS, let me actually get some coffee here, guys. Cheers. I appreciate you all for tuning in. All right, so UBS issued positive forecast for Nvidia with upgrade, I believe, or they raised the price target. They raised it from 245 to 275, and they kept the buy rating, implying a 21.8% upside from the prior close. And yeah, I mean, that's, now it's more like a 15% upside from the current price. But yeah, that's it says Wall Street remains broadly bullish. No kidding. The consensus buy rating pretty much across the board with an average price target of 275.69. Let's see what UBS said here. A number of other companies or firms, Rosenblatt Securities reaffirmed the buy and a $325 price target. William Blair, $300 price target. So you're seeing these over $300 targets, guys, and this is the risk, if you with the covered calls, if you don't want your upside cap, if you want to hold Nvidia for years and you think it's going to like 500 over the next decade or whatever, you might as well just hold. But if you really see the opportunity, you could strategically sell calls, but it's that balance. You got to find it, and it depends what stocks you want to do it on, right? That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video. So we have a lot of upside according to these analysts or these firms, right? And Goldman Sachs, I'm sure you guys saw this. I think I mentioned this in a video maybe a couple of videos ago, but I think it was in a TikTok, I think, a short form video. Either way, Goldman Sachs, it looks like this guy James Schneider reiterated a buy and a 250 price target on the stock. And overall, Goldman Sachs anticipates a beat and a raise quarter for Nvidia on the back of positive industry supply and demand data points. However, the firm also warned that the bar for stock outperformance is relatively high heading into the print, which again, that's kind of what we saw. The stock is breaking out, and this came out a couple days ago, so it's even yeah, the stock's even higher now heading into the print. But I really think it's deserved. It's been a long time coming. We'll talk about that more in a second. The firm also acknowledged how the stock has lagged peers. Here we go, right? Literally, at a meaningful discount relative to history, there is also a chance that the stock's multiple can re-rate. Literally, yeah, I agree. Boom. We just said that pretty much. We've been saying that. So our updated 26, 27 estimates are 14 and 34% respectively above the street, and we expect positive estimate revisions and multiple re-rating to drive stock outperformance over the next 12 months, and we raised our estimates by about 12%, said Goldman Sachs on average, and reiterate our buy rating and 250 price target. There you have it, guys. So I agree. And again, that's why I'm on the fence about these calls, but I still might consider, ones that are 12 or 14 to 28 days out roughly. And we'll see. We'll do the updates, guys. Don't worry. Make sure to subscribe. And now Nvidia's up to it hit 236, guys. Holy smokes, this is insane. Yeah, man. Honestly, I might not do it. We can't cap that upside. I don't know, guys. We'll see. But it is a complete vertical line when you look at it on the 4-hour chart. But then when you pull up, let's say, the 3-year chart, it puts it into perspective a little bit more that we kind of repeated this pattern here. Do you guys remember this? Back in 24, heading into mid 25, the stock was pretty flat as well. It actually pulled back pretty aggressively to $85 a share in April of last year. It got down to 85, and I was loading the boat down there, man. You guys remember if you watched. And it did something similar this go around. It had months of consolidation, and it got down to 160, and now we finally met that 50 moving average, kind of similar to what we got here, although we did go under it a little bit, but recovered back over quite quickly there. And we're now fully breaking out. And the previous breakout, we can see Nvidia had a massive run from there, man. It broke out of 155. That was back in, when was that? That was in June of 25, and it had such a big run from that point. It went from 153 to 155 all the way to 210, roughly a 40% run, and that's just from the breakout point. You have to realize that. So this is kind of, think about this. This is kind of where we're at now. We're just breaking out. We're right here now. Think about it. Although this was back last year. We're now just breaking out. Imagine selling here and then boom, it rips to 210. This is just the start of the breakout, and that's not the argument. I mean, the argument is it's overbought in the short term. We're due for a little pullback, but overall, man, long term, forget the little pullback, right? This thing's going to 250 plus. I think it's obvious. We're just now above, we've only broken out 11% from this previous multi-month high, right, which was resistance for months. We're now just above that point just by about 10-12%. And again, previously when we broke out of here, it ran 40% before seeing a meaningful drawdown. So I think Nvidia is due for a big move. This is the start of it. And again, you could argue, oh, we're due for a big pullback or a drawdown, whatever. We might be, but whatever. It's going to get bought up. I don't care if it pulls back $5, $10, $20 a share. It's going to get bought up, and I think we're going $250 to $300. I've been saying that for months now, and it's finally playing out. And why sell now? I mean, that's how I'm looking at it. I'm not selling shares. I'm only considering covered calls at 270 or higher, 260, 270, in that ballpark or higher. For me, I don't know about you guys, but yeah, with that being said, cheers. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Hold on a second. Ooh, sorry guys, excuse me, but appreciate you all for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe. Make sure to check out the Patreon for my portfolio updates, my private Discord, all that. Link down below, pinned in the comments, or go to stocksurfs.com/Patreon. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you all in the next video.